I'm going to show you the latest system I built. This is an i9-14900K build. It's using a MSI MEG ACE Max motherboard, which is an eATX motherboard, and that's a Noctua D15 air cooler, and a 4070 Super that I just got. Now you may be wondering, why am I cooling a 14900 with air instead of liquid like all the cool kids? I don't trust liquid. I have repaired too many systems where the pump has failed or leaked, and actually has ruined some GPUs. So not about to trust that type of cooler right now. So anyway, this is an NZXT H6, and my desk is a little messy here, bench where I've been building this, but if you'll ignore that. It's an H6 NZXT. Now that is kind of one of those, you might call them fish aquarium type cases, and still got the plastic on here. It bends around. Can't really see very well where I have it. Maybe do a different picture for you later. But 3 fans here. Spaces for fans at the bottom, which I will add later, and at the top. I haven't got those put in yet, just to keep it clean where I could show you this. The case is for ATX. It says it's not compatible with eATX, but it works fine. So if you're going to consider building this with an eATX board, you should be just fine. As you can see, the lip of the board right there extends just a little bit over, but there are no mounts that it can't screw into, so you're good. All the cables wrap around fine. I need to clean those up a little better. But yeah, it works great. This is probably the largest air cooler I've worked with. But on the bench, idling, it stays 30 to 32 Celsius. I have not started anything intense with it yet. I'll find that out later, but it's idling the same as the 12900 that I have now with a smaller cooler. So hopefully this is sufficient. I do not want to go liquid, and I just flat out refuse. So there you go. Everything fits well. If you are considering a build with this cooler, this is the only configuration with this board that I could get to work, because it will not fit over my RAM, which is Corsair Vengeance, and there are shrouds on the board, top and bottom, that will not allow one of these fans to go here, or to rotate the other way to more of a vertical where the fans go back here. This shroud will prevent this fan from seating correctly, and it comes up too far for this case. There may be other cases that you could get if you wanted to experiment with that. But so that's the build. And it's I've got a 1000 watt power supply in here. And the unique thing about this case is there is no power supply enclosure at the bottom. It is midway up right behind the motherboard. And I am curious how well that's going to work with heat, because if the power supply heats up, it's actually situated right behind the CPU on the board. So I'm yet to see how that's going to fare, but hopefully I'll get no extra heat off of the power supply affecting the CPU and the cooling. But anyway, there it is. I will post an update later, and let you know how the cooling is going. But if you have any questions about the build, post them below. I'll answer what I can, and thanks.